Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to simplify radicals. So this is square root. So first example, how to simplify square root of 75xy to the third power. So you have to simplify this. So step 1, factor the number part until you are left with only prime numbers and circle the prime numbers. So we have to know prime numbers. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and it goes on. These are prime numbers. So prime numbers are numbers that have only one factors. They don't have other factors other than one in itself. So let's factor 75. So you can divide 75 by 5. Put in your calculator. 75 divided by 5, it will give you 15. So 5 is a prime number, but 15 is not prime number. You can divide more. So if you divide 15 by 3, give us 5. So I'm gonna circle 3 and 5. So if you have only number parts, you can just factor number parts, but now you have these variables. So next step is to list all the variables according to their exponent. So you have x and y to the third power. So we have y times y times y. Now we have step 3, rewrite the radical with the factors which are circle the prime numbers and variables together and circle twins. So I'm gonna draw the radical, and then I'm gonna write 5 times 3 times 5. I'm gonna write 5 together, 5 times 5 times 5. And then you have x times y times y times y. And you're gonna circle twins. 5 and 5 is twin, y and y is twin. And then the next step is you're gonna write the radical symbol and take out all the circled twins. But when you take it out, you only take out one and write any number or variable that is left inside the radical sign. So here you have twins, so we are gonna take a 5 outside radical and then take a y outside the radical. Here 3, x, y, they stay. And sometimes you have to simplify more, but for this problem, you don't have to simplify from here. So your final answer is the same, 5y square root of 3xy is your answer. So the key point is when you have a twin, you have to take it outside of the radical, but when you take out, you don't take out both of them, you just take out one of them. So let's try the second example. So second example, simplify 54x to the 7th power, y to the 2nd power. So you're gonna factor 54. So we can factor it as 6 times 9. And then 6 is 2 times 3. 9 is 3 times 3. So we have 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. And next step, you're gonna write all the variables according to their exponents. So we have x 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you have y times y. And step 3, we're gonna write the number parts and variable parts all together inside the radical. So draw the radical, you have 2 times, 3 times, 3 times 3, x times, 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 y times y, and you're gonna circle twin, 3 times 3, y x times x, another x, another pair of x. And next step, you're gonna take out all the twin outside the radical. So draw the radical sign. 3 comes outside, and you have x comes this x, another x, and another x outside the radical, and 2 times 3 stays inside. And oh, I forgot, here's another pair of y. Y also comes outside, and then this x stays inside. And last step, you have to simplify it. So x times x, you can write it as x to the 3rd power, and y, square root of 2 times 3 is 6x. So for this problem, you have to simplify from here to get the final answer. And last example, last example, if you factor 50, you can factor 5 times 10, and 10 is 2 times 5, circle prime numbers 5 to 5, and then y squared is y times y, and you're gonna put them all together inside the radical. So 5 times 2 times y, circle the twin, and all the twins come outside of the radical symbol. So 5 comes out, y comes out, 2 stays inside, and then you do not need to simplify anything, so your answer is 5y square root of 2.